Just now, in fact, that according to 3 lawmakers involved, House Democrats on key oversight committees are exploring legal options right now, including the possibility of subpoenaing Special Counsel Robert Mueller himself. The report notes sending a subpoena straight to Mueller, possibly bypassing Attorney General William Barr, is one of the several options Democrats are considering as they seek to obtain the full report. Adding, Democrats involved in the oversight process say they recognize that subpoenaing Mueller directly would be a nuclear option. Congressman, I have to ask you about it. You can subpoena the Justice Department, you can subpoena the Attorney General or the Special Counsel. What's the difference?
Every one of them, and I would say that there is a great interest in subpoenaing Attorney General Barr because of his summarization and, of course, Mr. Mueller. The reason is we don't believe that the president would allow Mr. Mueller to come voluntarily. We believe Mr. Mueller would come voluntarily. But if he is not able to do so, yes, we would subpoena him, frankly, because I actually think Mr. Mueller had some confidence in the Article I institution, the Congress, by leaving that question open for us to assess, even though in the Mueller report we might find what his determination was. And in order to do our job, Mr. Mueller might voluntarily appear, but he might be stopped by the Attorney General, the Deputy Attorney General by way of the President, and so we'd have to subpoena both Mr. Barr for his interpretation and his acknowledgement or announcement that the President was exonerated.
Let's go to Heidi, who reported this. Heidi, how do we know, how likely is it they'll go directly, the Democrats are going to go directly to Mueller?
It seems like it might be more likely now, Chris, that just in the past few moments, the Judiciary Chairman Jerry Nadler said that he had a conversation with Barr in which Barr told him he will not meet this week deadline. Nadler told him that deadline is firm. So even before that, Chris, Democrats were consulting lawyers on key committees about what their legal options are. As the Congresswoman pointed out, there are pitfalls here in that Barr could try and block this. However, based on my reporting, Democrats feel that they are on solid ground based on recent precedent. What is that precedent? It's when James Comey gave a declination on Hillary Clinton's emails that he was not going to prosecute. He was up here within days testifying before the House Oversight Committee. It was a very similar situation, Chris, where Republicans argued that the then Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, was conflicted because she'd met on a plane with Bill Clinton. Well, in this case, we also have an Attorney General who Democrats say is conflicted because of his opinions that he made known about this investigation. So Democrats are weighing this along with other legal options, but they do say that this may be a way to try and force this information to come out, because Democrats are very concerned about the timeline here, Chris, in terms of the president basically misstating the contents of even this cursory memo, saying that he's been cleared on obstruction when the memo actually says otherwise.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.